I welcome you all to my channel once again. This is Abzolutegh training. We are going to learn how to make washing soap. So the ingredient we are going to use is palm oil, that is bleached palm oil. I've already bleached it. And then I have my lye solution, which I've already explained to you. I have my soda ash also mixed. I have my sulfonic acid too that I'm going to add to the soap. This one is glycerin or glycerin. We need that for as a form of moisturizing or as a moisturizing agent to make the soap. This is silicate. The silicate will help the soap to harden. And then perfume. In making soap, the actual perfume that you have to use is essential oils and not ordinary perfume. It's because the ordinary essential oils are quite expensive here in Ghana. That's why we use the ordinary perfume to make soap. So to get the best result, at least you can blend essential oil with the ordinary perfume. So essential oil like tea tree oil and then lavender essential oil, they are very good when you are making soap. The smell lasts longer. So these are basically all the ingredients you will need. Today's training, we are going to use everything from our kitchen. We are not going to use any sophisticated item. So please watch, and also those who don't have skill and the rest, I'm going to show you how to make soap without skill and then with measuring cups. So I will use just the bottles, the mineral water bottles as my measuring instrument here. So I will just measure we are going to make 1 liter of oil. So I'll just measure 2 bottles of the oil, and then one bottle for lye solution, and then 1 bottle for the soda solution too. So I've already measured 1 bottle into it, and I will measure the second one and then add it to it. So this is the second one. I will add it to it. You can also add SLS to it if you so wish. The SLS will help it to lather more. All the ingredients that we are using to make soap helps it to lather. So if you want more lather, you can use the SLS, add the SLS to it. And because today I'm not using any measuring cup, I will just use this small measurement. This is for medicine. We all have it in our various houses. So if you don't have any measuring cup, you can use this as your measurement. So when I'm with the sulfonic, I will measure 20 ml. One of this is 10 ml, so 2 will be 20. Silicates, I will measure 10. Glycerin, I will measure 10. So this is going to serve as a guide for us. So I've already measured my silicate and added it to the oil. I will go ahead and I measure my sulfonic acid. Sulfonic acid, I will use 20 ml. So I will measure 2 of this and then add it to it. And then continue with the glycerin. This one is polysorbate. I forgot to introduce it in the when I was mentioning the ingredients. It serves as fixative. That it helps the smell of the soap to stay. When you mix it with perfume, it helps the smell of the soap to stay. So this is how it works. The quantity of perfume that you use is the same quantity of polysorbate that you will use. So I'm making 1 liter of oil.
and I'll use 30 ml of perfume. So I'm going to use 30 ml of polysorbate. I will mix it together before I add it to the main oil or to my soap. This is how it works. If you use 300 ml of perfume, then you have to use 300 ml of polysorbate. So I've already combined the two, the polysorbate and then the perfume. I've already combined the two. I use this small medicine head to measure the perfume and then the polysorbate, 30 ml, 30 ml. So I've added it to my oil and I will stir to make sure to mix it well. The reason why I do this is that sometimes when you are in a hurry, it's easy for you to forget some of the ingredients. So I always prefer to add it before I start adding the lye solution. This is the color that I'm going to use. The color, you have to mix it with some small oil. It's very important you do it that way, because some of the powders or some of the oil color powders, they come in a form of lumps. When you keep it for a long time, it turns to lump. So you have to mix it with small oil and then you stir to get rid of the lumps in the color before you add it to your main oil. The color that I'm using, when you go, you just tell them you want oil color. We have watercolor and we have oil color. So just say you want oil color and then they will give it to you. If we are using it to make soap, then we use oil color to make it. So you then stir, make sure you stir it very well before you add it to the main oil. The quantity of the color all depends on you, how you want your soap, the color of the soap to be, whether you want it light, whether you want it medium, or you want it deep color. That determines the quantity of color that you can use to make your soap. So after adding the color, I then have to mix. If you have a stick blender here, then you can use stick blender. It will help you to mix it more. If you don't have a stick blender, then use your wooden spatula or your stick to stir. I'm adding in my soda ash solution. So this is the soda ash solution. I use 500 ml for it. So you just have to add it and then you stir. As you can see, even just the soda ash has taken it a little. It has already taken it to soup. So you just have to add it and then you stir well before you go ahead and you add in your lye solution, which is your caustic soda mixed with water. After stirring it for a while, I'll go ahead and add in my caustic soda solution or my lye solution and also stir. At this point, if you have a stick blender, you can use it, but if you don't have a stick blender, then you just use your stick to stir until you get a trace. Normally palm oils, they normally give thick trace. They don't give medium or light tracing. They normally give thick trace. Palm oil, palm kernel oil, they normally give thick trace. So you see that it's extremely thick. There's nothing wrong with it. I went to use a stick blender for it small because where I was shooting the video from, there was no plug to I stick blend it, and after mixing it, I poured it into the soap mold direct. Before you start your preparation, you have to prepare your soap mold first. You spray it with alcohol and then you cover it after you are done pouring in. Then you can either use a cover that can cover the soap mold wall, or just use a rubber like I did mine. So after this is the next day, I'm just going to unmold it and then cut it. So if you need a soap cutter, this one is just for making videos. But if you need proper soap cutter and then proper soap mold, just contact me. I sell the commercial one. These ones are for video, especially this soap cutter. Its purpose is to make videos and not to make commercial soaps. So that's it. If you want the commercial one, just contact me. And also, whilst you watch, you try and subscribe to my channel, to help me do more for this channel. So this is the final product. Actually, this is not the final product of the one I made. It's a final product for another soap, but I can't find the shooting of the cutting one, so I use this that particular videos to fix it here, so that you see how I cut it. So see you next time.